Module number T14, family. You cannot change your family. In times of development, you will be misunderstood. You want different things out of life than your parents when they were your age. So you can expect some resistance from them. They might say that you're crazy to go to seminars, to invest money into self-development and going to this different group of people. But we talked about independence. Officially, your family is your blood, but family can be everyone in a foster home you grew up in. If you don't know who your biological parents are, this can just feel as real. Your family should always have your back, just as the long-term friends. Of course, this means you should always back them up, even if you fundamentally disagree with their life choices, like an alcoholic dad who is not putting an effort into stopping. Having his back means that you set clear boundaries and that his behavior has consequences on your life too. So it doesn't mean you blindly agree with everything they say or do or fight every battle for them, even if they don't fight themselves. For example, not picking up your drunk dad from the pub as he makes his problems yours, and in return support his unhealthy behavior if you enable him by solving the negative consequences. You can't really help people who just don't want to be helped. As we discussed in the independence part, when you meet a mentor and grow fast, people don't recognize you and they don't know how to deal with your new identity. You might be misunderstood, judged, or even disowned because of how resistant your family is to change. In response, you can grow more distant or even hate your family for their way of being. One way of growing out is to understand why they are the way they are. If you see the root and cause of it all, it will open up the bigger picture and you can solve this in a mature way. No one wants to hurt you, and usually we aren't even aware of damage we do. By addressing the issue with them and trying to make them understand us and our issues that we might have caused, we enable them to apologize and improve their behavior. Parents sometimes tend to put the kids into their shoes, expecting their unfulfilled dreams to be achieved by the next generation. As the next generation, we feel this pressure. We can crave the blessing of them by bending our lives, assuming that this is what the mom and the dad wants, making ourselves unhappy by doing what we don't want to do, hoping they will be proud of us. It is quite hard to be a parent though. They want to be the authority but also be friends with their kids. If parents lack confidence to stand their ground and discipline, they become the friend, hoping the kid will listen and respect them because they are nice and fun. But actually, this is a very sneaky way to manipulate the kid, as they trust and convened in their parents being dependent on their advice even as an adult. There are 4 possible dynamics within a family: old brother vs young sister. This is the easiest of them all. The brother has the responsibility to protect the younger sister. Old brother vs younger brother. There is always a competition going, where the oldest should be better than the youngest. The youngest has the advantage because the oldest makes mistakes that the youngest won't do in the future. Old sister vs young brother. This is the weirdest of them all. But when you want to become good with women, you will learn to communicate with women on an early age because of the woman or slash girls that your sister introduces to you. The thing is that there is a pressure on the older sister. Although women aren't made to compete, this has to happen because she must give the right example for her brother. It happens that these women rebel or leave the house early to go with a guy who does allow them to be a woman again. This makes them either career woman, rebels, or women who are constantly in a relationship. Older sister vs younger sister. This is a pretty natural dynamic. Most often they become very good friends or maybe even best friends. They are competing a bit when they are young, and sometimes that forms their character when they get older, where the oldest will always feel a bit of pressure from the youngest in the relationship to each other in the future. After 24, they will both put the competition or competitiveness on the side and talk to each other a lot because of the psychology they pretty much have in common. At 24, it is also when the woman's peak of beauty is over. This was module number T14, family. See you guys in the next one.